Yeah, and I'm gonna start to let people in.
Okay.
Cool. Wish I could know how many people are in. How do you do that? Is it participants? Yeah. Hmm.
Hi.
Okay,
Hi.
we're just letting people in.
Okay.
Yeah, can I do Friday at 2:30 and then I'll keep calling and seeing if they have anything?
Mhm. Think we have some new people on. We'll wait a little while,
No.
give people time to, or not a little while, a few minutes, give people time to, I think someone has their audio on.
I'm sorry?
I don't know. I'm hearing
Tony,
someone.
ToniVecran.
Hmm. I'm like having some kind of Zoom thing. Marguerite, are you there?
I am.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Did I
Okay.
disappear?
Well, I don't know. I was having a little Zoom moment. I don't know. I
I'm
got
right
lost.
here. I'm not moving.
Yeah, that happens. But I think we have some new people here.
Okay, great.
People can chat in the box or whatever and tell us, where they're from or where they're tuning in
Oh,
from.
good.
Because
Okay.
I think we might have um, a couple of new people here. But for the new people that are tuning in here, so this is about yeah, we have someone from Greece. Hello. That's amazing. And then this
Somebody from
is,
Greece?
yeah, yeah. Well, we're international, you know.
Oh, okay.
Um, Antoinette DeLuca's from North Carolina. Okay, very cool.
Anybody from Utah? Nobody
Yeah,
from.
Marguerite, who is the host and the chef on the show here, is in Salt Lake City. I'm in the Bay Area. Jamie, who helps out on the tech side, is in Toronto. So that's
Oh,
what we're.
yeah.
Hmm. Um, and so this is about the show's about 30 minutes or so, and what we do is we go over what's in
Yeah.
this
We see
month's
if we have
package.
questions at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we do a couple of recipes, or Marguerite does, um, and then yeah, we just kind of chat about it. It's kind of fun. So um, and Marguerite always has a really nice setup, and then you can see on the right, on her left, and on our right is the dish towel, and that's what customers get in the fifth month. Customers that are, they stick around for 5 months, they get the dish towel as a cool little gift, and then the olive oil bottle, which is by Marguerite's left hand, that's actually something that you have to purchase, and that has the same design as the espresso cups that come with the subscription. So I always sort of forget to
I
talk
love
about.
the little. I love the little top on.
Yeah. Yeah,
Keep
if
it
you only
cute.
knew how many we had trouble with the top of the olive oil top, well, that was a whole situation. But but we got the right nozzle. Um, and okay, well, it's about five after.
Okay. Should we
Maybe
get
we
started?
should start. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about what's in
What was
the
in the
June
box?
package first. And I know you have it kind of lined up there. There's a pasta. You can see the bag of pasta.
Yeah,
Um,
it's that's the
the champions.
champions
Yeah,
pasta
yeah.
because
So
it
that
has
ties in with the World Cup, right? So it's like little soccer balls and trophies,
soccer
and
balls and trophies.
I
Yeah.
thought that would be kind of fun. I typically don't do stuff like that, but you
So
know.
this is
Mm-hmm.
about 14 ounce. No, let's see. Yeah, it's about 14 ounces, about a pound,
Mm-hmm.
not quite.
Mm-hmm.
Um, when I was cooking it, I only used half to
Mm-hmm.
make this entire bowl. Okay,
Yeah.
so unless you're serving 6 to 8, 10 people, don't cook the whole thing, so you'll have it
Right.
twice. And also, when I was cooking it, I tasted it after about 5 minutes and it was totally done. So it's not like regular
Quick.
pasta where you have to cook it for 8 minutes or 9 minutes. after
Right.
5 minutes, taste it. It'll probably be soft.
Right.
So then just drain it. You
Hmm.
know what? And I have had people ask me, "Do you rinse your pasta?" And I'm like, "What?
Oh, wow.
Never,
Yeah.
never rinse your
I
pasta
have
because you
seen
take
that.
all.
I had to intervene a couple times. That did happen
Yeah,
in my
no,
presence.
you don't
Yeah.
rinse it. Just
Yeah, that was bad news.
strain it and then use it because you're taking all the starch out, and that's the starch
Right.
is what keeps the sauce attached to pastas,
Right.
and that gives it
Right.
its flavor. So
Hmm.
no, do not rinse it, and use a good amount of salt, probably a good tablespoon for a pound of
Well,
pasta.
it's
So
supposed to taste like the Mediterranean Sea, but let's just go over a couple other things. So
yeah,
we have
okay.
a
So
jar
we
of
have
mixed
this is
vegetables.
you can never run out of this. I go through
Yeah.
some. But I grate my own, but I'm sure this is just great.
So
This
that's
is
it. So that's kind of different. So typically, I've never had a cheese in the packages because of various reasons,
yeah.
but mostly because it needs to be refrigerated. This is a shelf-stable blend, right,
Okay.
of Pecorino
So
and Romano and Parmesan.
yeah,
That's kind of a different thing, and
it's
that's actually
actually it's quite pungent. So I
hmm
used it on top of the pasta and I tasted it.
right, right.
It's good to keep in the refrigerator. It's better than
Hmm.
the stuff that comes in
Hmm.
the green package.
Hmm.
We don't want to use that.
And then
So
the other.
I use
Mhm.
this in on there. The other thing we're using almost everything today.
Hmm.
The blueberry, no, I'm sorry, the elderberry jam, which it
Hmm.
has a little crunch to it. And I'm
Hmm.
making elderberry breakfast tarts. Um, this is I've never seen this before. It's mixed green vegetables,
Hmm.
and I used again half the jar
Hmm.
for my pasta,
Yeah.
and I just drained it and then chopped it.
Hmm.
Tironi is, of course, just for your dessert.
That's like a nugget, a sweet nugget.
I love Tironi. It's
Hmm.
such a Christmas thing.
I
And
like
let's
it
see.
any day. But and then there's the juice at the very end.
Oh
There's
yeah,
a
the juice. It was this one.
hmm
What's well? This one is apple.
hmm hmm
So
Some
very
people
much.
got apricot, some people got apple.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think it's an apple. Okay, I
but
haven't opened that one yet. I'm gonna
but
save that.
those are those little juices, Marguerite. When you go into a coffee bar in Italy, and you say you're not into the coffee, and it's like
Yeah.
summertime, and you can get one of these juices, and they would pour it in a little glass for you, and they're really strong.
Oh,
It's a small bottle, but it
they would be good to
packs a
mix a
punch.
cocktail with, huh?
Well, you could also do that. It
Okay, so
becomes a different afternoon. But
get started.
okay, tell us
So
about your recipes.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
make the breakfast tarts first. Okay, I can't live without this stuff. When I first started catering, like 40 years ago, they didn't
Mhm.
make this. I had to make my own puff pastry. It was a lot of work, but
Mhm.
I cannot believe the price on these anymore. Too, it's a little
That's like a
pricey.
phyllo dough. What is it?
It's uh, it's puff pastry,
Okay.
not phyllo. Phyllo
Hmm.
dough. So Pepperidge Farm, you'll probably find it everywhere.
Hmm.
Comes frozen, defrost it in your fridge for a couple of hours or on the counter.
Hmm.
Unfold it. So there are two of these in a package. I used one to make those. And then if you have, and most people do, parchment paper on your tray so it doesn't stick. Okay.
Hmm.
So flatten that out. So we're going to make four little pastries.
Hmm.
So you want to cut this into fourths.
Hmm.
And we're going to use the elderberry jam. So about a teaspoon per square. So this makes four. If you bought a package of the puff pastry, you can make eight because there are two to a package.
Hmm.
Okay, just spread that around. Let's need some more. Okay, then to give it some color and some flavor, I'm just putting about a tablespoon of cream cheese that's been softened
Mm-hmm.
on top. And then around the sides, I'm going to put some fresh blackberries, which kind of go with the elderberries. I just put about 4 or 5 of those right in the center to give it some fruit. And I'm going to make just one just to show you how to do that. So once you get it,
Mm-hmm.
take it and fold it over to make a turnover,
Mm-hmm.
crimp the edges. This is
Mm-hmm.
so easy. It's so great way to make a Sunday brunch dish.
This is so easy. I love it.
It is so easy. Okay, heat your oven to about 425.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, puff pastry always has to cook in a hot oven. There's no question about it. 425. Okay, then just do the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then I've got egg wash. Egg wash keeps it so it turns it light brown on top and gives it some glistening.
Only on one side, Marguerite?
Yeah, just on one side. And
Mm-hmm.
then I use this. This is called turbinado sugar or
Mm.
raw sugar. Okay.
Oh, okay.
If you don't have it, just use your other kind. But
Mm-hmm.
it's what they use on pastries and just kind of drizzle it everywhere.
I mean, that's cane sugar, right? That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
you could use regular sugar if you want, or
Yeah.
just brown sugar. And then this goes in a 425-degree oven,
Mm-hmm.
15 minutes to 18 minutes. Check your oven, check
Mm-hmm.
after about 15 minutes. It might need another few minutes, but they
Okay.
have to be crispy. And this is what you get. And
Now,
I
do you
just,
turn them over halfway or do you just leave it?
no, you just give one per person and they can eat it or cut it in half or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
they are so good. Let me cut it for
That
you.
looks amazing. Yeah.
Okay, so you've got your jam, you've got your blueberries, you got your cream cheese,
Yeah.
and you can make them ahead of time, and then put the egg and the sugar on top, and then
Mhm.
bake them off. So inexpensive.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That's
I
super
love it.
easy.
Really
And just
pretty.
I just wanted to say one thing about the elderberry jam. I always like to include stuff that, well, I try to, that it's hard to get here or very hard to get here. And one of the flavors that we don't really use in the United States is the elderberry uh, fruit, which is very common in Europe,
Yeah,
especially northern part of Italy. But in any event, so it's kind of a special jam, I think.
good. Yeah, it was like I said, it has a little crunch to it. It's really good.
Hmm.
Okay, so the second thing we're going to use or make is this pasta salad, and I cooked it ahead of time, the pasta. So I only use half of the package because I don't want to make more than that. I mean,
Hmm.
that's a lot of pasta.
Hmm. Hmm.
Sorry. Okay. So in it, all the ingredients,
Hmm.
most of them are here. So it's about 7 ounces of cooked pasta. They're shaped like soccer balls and trophies. So it's
Hmm.
perfect for this time of year.
Hmm.
Okay. And excuse me. About a half a jar of the mixed vegetables, which I've drained and then coarsely chopped.
Hmm. Hmm.
And so it gives us some color. So, um, oops, I think I left the garlic out. I forgot to put the garlic, but put two cloves of garlic in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, some dried oregano.
Hmm.
I love dried oregano. I put it on almost everything.
Yeah.
Oregano is so big. In Sicily, it's really It's probably one of the biggest herbs that they ever use.
Yeah.
And you can buy it fresh. You can, when you go to Sicily, when you walk around, you'll smell oregano plants everywhere in people's front yards,
Yeah.
in the grocery store.
A few months ago, we had a nice jar of Sicilian oregano in the package. I can't remember. It's
It's
maybe four
yeah, I
months
just
ago,
it's one
five
of
months.
my favorite herbs. And there's nothing it doesn't go on. Everything from
Hmm.
chicken to
Hmm.
lamb to beef,
Well, it's a real
vegetable.
Mediterranean spice, that's for sure.
Okay, so I'm just going to chop up some Roma tomatoes here.
Hmm.
If you have a garden and you're growing some, this is a great way to use them up.
Yeah.
Okay, and then let's just put one more. Okay, all right. And then, no, I thought I had a red onion, but I have a shallot, which is
Hmm.
just as good.
Hmm.
I looked this morning in my refrigerator, and I'm like, yeah, I love shallots. So just
Yeah.
if you have
Nice
red onion,
amount.
great. It's just for the color and the flavor. So
Hmm. So this is a great
use original.
summer
What's,
pasta.
what's
This is
that?
this is a great summer pasta you're making.
It's a great summer pasta because you can make it a day in advance, or you can make it early in the morning. You don't have
Hmm.
to cook it up. And it
Hmm.
has all the summer flavors of tomatoes and herbs.
Hmm.
Okay, so there's a shallot. And then it wouldn't be a pasta salad without olive oil.
No.
Don't drown it, but give it enough to
Hmm.
stir it up. Oh, I know there's one more thing. Sorry. Basil leaves. I
Yeah.
knew it needed a color, so I have some fresh basil here.
Hmm.
Don't cut them up too small. You want to see them.
I'm wondering if Antoinette DeLuca has any questions. Does Antoinette have any questions? I'm just curious
Oh,
if she's getting
yeah.
in.
I like that name.
Yeah,
Oh,
great.
I
I
love
think
the
that,
smell of fresh basil.
well,
Basil and tomatoes are just a great combination, aren't they? I mean, I put that
hmm.
on pasta. I make bruschetta with it.
Hmm.
I have um, I have three grandchildren who live here. One who's
Hmm.
13 and
Hmm.
twins who are 19.
Hmm.
They love Italian food. Um,
Yeah.
they just
Did you just
devour.
add some salt, Marguerite?
I did some salt.
Okay.
So I made a dinner for them on Monday night, and one of the things I made was just bruschetta with fresh tomatoes and basil, drizzled with olive oil, salt, and pepper.
Yeah.
I put the plate outside. I made about 20 of them. I came
Hmm.
back in to do some cooking and they were all gone. I never even got to taste them. And I said, I guess you like this. She's like, oh, they call me Mimi. They're like, no, Mimi, those were like the best bruschetta
Yeah,
ever. I was like,
they wiped them out.
okay, I wouldn't know. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
glad you like them.
Yeah.
So I did put some, oh, and then you know what the other thing I want to put in here is some red pepper flakes because it needs some
Hmm.
heat.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
not a lot, but
We could use some of the Parmesan, I mean, to taste.
okay. Yeah, so yeah, you could put that in now. So this is so simple to make.
Hmm.
It's so that is the same. This is half and this is the other half.
Yeah,
So it
that's a
does
one
make a
pound.
lot. Okay. So
Mhm.
then when you're ready to serve it,
Hit it with some cheese.
Just
Yeah.
sprinkle on that cheese. Don't put it on ahead of time because it's just getting mushy, you know.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Excuse me.
Hmm.
It's the smoke outside. It's coming in my
Yeah.
house.
Yeah. Marguerite is
We're
in.
being inundated here in Utah.
Yeah. Well, let me just say that. Well, if you can tell them, but you're in Salt Lake City and you've had lots of fires around you, and
We
so
have a few, we have a few, like 10,
like
10
10.
fires.
Hmm. Right.
And
So you have
you can't see the mountains from my house. And when on a
right.
sunny day, you
Right.
open the door and the mountains are right there. You can't see them. Um, we're right by the University of Utah. Uh, they are just being impacted with this
Yeah.
smoke. There are some towns that they're evacuating,
Hmm.
so it's just a nightmare right now. And
Hmm.
some were man-made, some were not of the fires, but
Yeah.
it's just a very sad situation. They're telling us not to go outside, don't go running, don't do anything.
Right.
So just
Right.
stay inside and cook.
Hmm.
So so this is the pasta salad, and I think it's the cutest salad with
Yeah.
the trophies and the
Yeah.
balls,
Yeah.
and with watch the FIFA games and eat your
Yeah.
pasta salad, and then
I've been watching
my
all the highlights.
breakfast, and that's about it. Oh gosh, you
Yeah.
know what I did here? So I did make it with chicken,
Mm. Yeah. You could
and
add chicken. You could add shrimp.
chicken. You could put shrimp in there if you
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
And okay, I'm just going to use the scissors. Um,
Hmm.
yes. So this is one large chicken breast that I just poached.
Hmm.
And if you have a piece of chicken left over,
Hmm.
this is what you want to make. And it's a whole meal because you've got your starch, you've got your vegetables, a few vegetables.
Yeah.
You've got your meat,
Hmm.
and you could barbecue the chicken. I just put it in a pan with some olive oil and salt and
Yeah.
pepper. Keep it simple. And everybody likes chicken, so this is one of those salads you can make and nobody can say, oh, I don't eat that, or
Right.
that's not on my diet right now. But the flavors are great. Make it like a couple hours ahead of time so everything can infuse.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, this is one big chicken breast. Okay.
It looks great.
Doesn't that look good? I mean, it's
Yeah.
like perfect summer salad.
I
You need
I
to
was
bring
wondering.
something to, an open house.
Hmm.
Um, that would be a perfect thing because people will always eat pasta salad.
Hmm.
And I'm just going to decorate it with this.
And what is that? Is that basil?
It's more basil.
Yeah. I was gonna say if we had an extra minute or so, if you wanted to take out the Torone bar and chop
Oh
it,
yeah,
cook it, to show people
people who have never had Toroni.
if they haven't had it, then they could see. And then the top of the chat column here on the Zoom is there's a file that is tells you what's in this month's box. It's a little list of all this stuff.
Yeah. So this is Toroni. It's a nougat
Mm-hmm.
with almonds in it,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what you have for dessert with your fruit or with your pastries, especially during the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the edging that they have. For
Yeah.
those who know, it looks like communion.
You're
So,
right. Wafer.
so we would always, as
Mm-hmm.
a kid, my mom would always have Toroni in the house,
Mm-hmm.
and we cousins would peel it off and then give each other communion.
Oh, interesting.
There you go.
There you go.
Here's your Toroni, and here's your communion. And so there it is. So it's just like a really thin piece.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes it can be hard, but most of them are chewy and yeah, those are really good. And
it
then
dissolves in your mouth,
yeah, and
but
then they
I
make
love
them
it.
with hazelnut, they make them with almond, and they make them with
But yeah,
another
I
one.
just slice it up and you put it with your nuts because you used to. My mom used to always put out a big dish of
Mhm.
roasted nuts after dinner
Mhm. Yeah.
with the
Does anybody have any questions, or we're kind of getting to the end here about the food or
super
about
simple. You couldn't possibly. I made that in 15 minutes
yeah.
and
Well, that's the idea of the
fairly
packet.
inexpensive. And I just love the shape of that pasta. I think it's so
Hmm.
cute.
Hmm.
You don't see that too often around here.
No. Good.
But there you go.
Okay. I don't think anybody has any questions. I think we covered
What?
everything. Um, well, yeah, they probably have questions later, but
Okay. Write them down, send them
we're
to
not going
me.
to hang around for that. Um, that's amazing. Well, I'm working on next month's package and putting some things together.
Okay. Get
So,
something fun in there. What do we have?
yeah,
What is it? July? Oh,
yeah, it'll
I
be
don't know.
July,
What's
and it looks like a pesto
well,
and some
lemon pesto is always big because
yeah, lemon pesto.
basil is coming on now.
Yeah,
And
and a
and
pasta. Hmm.
there are so many pestos out there. There's not
Hmm.
just one with basil and garlic and olive oil.
Right,
Um, there's
a million.
every town. I mean, every city in Sicily has their own. There's a from
Oh yeah.
Trapani, from Catania, from
Hmm.
uh, Alcamo. I mean, Palermo has their own. Everybody makes their own pesto
Yeah.
with their herbs and garlic and tomatoes and sometimes with nuts. Oh, you know what?
Oh yeah.
There's one near Taormina that is a pistachio farm there,
Right.
right outside of Taormina,
Hmm.
and they make the most incredible pesto with pistachios and basil. So
Hmm.
you can mix those two combinations.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's
It
tons of
never
pesto.
ends.
Anything you want, put it mint with tomatoes and some almonds, and there's your pesto. You don't have to
Hmm.
use basil. So
No,
it's pesto season.
it's pesto season. The one I think there will be in next month's package will be more of a traditional basil.
Okay,
So more of a Genovese basil, but yeah, and a nice pasta. And then I'm working on a few other things. So
this it's so fun to get these boxes. Aren't they fun?
yeah,
Dave gets one,
I know Dave is
and he gets to take food home.
yeah,
So
the
this is such a
cameraman.
great job.
Yeah,
He gets to eat, and all he has to do is set up
I know. You guys have that
set
hard
up the
task of
yeah, set up the
eating
Zoom
everything.
call. But
Hmm.
okay, well, it's been good
Okay,
to talk to you. Have a
okay, no
good
questions. We'll see everybody next month.
yeah.
Bye,
Enjoy.
Thanks,
thank
Marguerite.
you.
Okay, take care.
Ciao.